Battlefield of Eternity! First map in the grand final between the Cats and Chili Mountain. I just had a pancake, and honestly, it reminded me. I honestly pride myself of making pancakes that are pretty good. Because, I mean, again, I've made pancakes like in Korea for like the Korean players when I lived there in the StarCraft 2 days and all these times. So I actually think my pancakes are pretty solid. And then I visited my grandmother just a couple of weeks ago, and she made pancakes. I was like, Jesus, it's such a simple recipe. It shouldn't really be all that difficult, right? But her pancakes just absolutely kick the shit out of mine. It's ridiculous. Like, what is it with, like, grandmothers always having, like, insane cooking? It's crazy, right? It's absolutely crazy. So, yeah. It's kind of nuts. But, yeah. Either way, it's Sunday. I made pancakes. I just had one. Love it. So, with that, Battlefield of Eternity. And by the way, I'm talking real pancakes, right? Not that shit that they have in the US that they soak in syrup because there's no other way to eat it. But instead, like, yeah. Like thicker crepe. Think crepe, but think thicker. It's not the same thing. Different things. Anyways, Brightwing is the first pick. You gotta put either, there's two ways that you can eat them. So either you're putting just like some chocolate, like Nutella or whatever on it, or you put like strawberry jam on it and you roll them and you eat them. Or if you want to have proper pancakes and you know you can eat them with like, I mean, any kind of mushrooms, vegetables, can put a little bit like, what's it called, jamon? English is today a different language. Like meat slices. What the fuck am I talking about? You know what I mean, right? Okay, yeah, you know what I mean. Jamon York. Too much time in Spain. So yeah, either way. But you can do it all. It's like awesome. So both variations are great. If you have asparagus, for example, you can do that too. But yeah, really, really nice. So you don't have to make sweet pancakes. You can also make proper ones. Ham! Ham is the word I was looking for. You can even put some cheese in. So there's like all kinds of different variations of how we can actually do that. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. What's also fantastic is that we have now Ultralisk on Liming, because he is a very aggressive... What a transition. What a transition. I mean, I have to applaud myself here for a second. Woo. You didn't even realize it, right? You had no idea. One moment you were thinking about pancakes, the next moment all of a sudden it was Heroes of the Storm. It's like magic. Alright. I swear I didn't drink during the break. I swear to God. Ultralisk on Liming, aggressive player and an aggressive hero, what more do you want? Let me get those resets and let's go. Masquerade is playing Murden. We got Hanzo actually going through the draft this time, so no ban on him. So they can get Hanzo a little bit here. And that is also true for the Immortal. So we got the double pick coming in, and what is Captain Rex gonna do this time? His Anduin got banned. Actually picks last to go for Nubarak and Genji. So again the double Shimada. They already played that in the last game, and this is, by the way, stuns galore. Last game in the semi-final, what they did is they used the Hanzo arrow and they used the X-Strike of Genji to get kills against the squishies. Liming, for example. And now they have, in addition to that, also Nubarak with the stun and Blaze. Not too bad. Hogger! Ooh. And a Tracer. Finally a Tracer pick. I was waiting the entire time for... the entire day for a Tracer pick. So yeah, we get one. In the first game even. And, well, what is Captain Rex going to lock in? Come on, my friend. We need the support. Yeah. I mean, on a different map I would have said Deckard Kane, but here Uther makes a lot of sense. Battlefield of Eternity, grand final of X-Cup. For the X-Cup qualifier number 3. So let's go. Battlefield of Eternity, map number 1 of the best of 3. On the left, Drakir on Genji. We got Captain Rex on Uther, Herath on Hanzo, Onyo and Nubarak, and Soaking is playing Blaze. The Cats on a mission. On the right side of the map, Chili Mountain with Quasar on Hogger. We got Banana H on Brightwing, Masquerade on Muradin, Macke on Tracer, and Ultralisk on Liming. So as we're headed into the grand final, once again a big shout out to our Mr. X again. The X-Cup sponsored by Mr. X, an anonymous Heroes of the Storm fan that wanted to support the scene with the X-Cup after Blizzard decided that they're just going to kill HGC off. Macke also going for the latest meme here, that sheep mount. I have to still say that this is one of the few mounts that rivals the money pick a little bit, and I'm just saying that because I really think it's insanely funny what kind of sounds it makes. The entire time. And it always reminds me of a certain sheep story. So let me tell you something. If you have a pair of boots... Okay, should probably not go into that again. People looked at me weirdly the last time that I said that. But again, I was just told that story. Apparently it's a thing in Wales and also New Zealand. But, well, what do I know? So, down to the bottom of the map. We got our 4-man for both teams. We have our one-on-one lane already established. And it is prime time, party time, as Make can go for a bit more Tracer action here. I was about to say Sylvanas, because we had Sylvanas in every single game so far. But no, it is time for Tracer to zip around a little bit and go for the frog in a bubble. I am horrible at that accent. I absolutely agree. Oh, that was nearly a kill. Make gets saved and they go for a Nubarak. Gets the shield, don't tell me he survives too. Wow. Gets killed finally. But oh boy, what a battle. First Tracer surviving. And then a Nubarak nearly making it out of this after he should have died at least 3 times. That's crazy. So, yeah. That's actually a really nice battle. And honestly, it's one of the most intense battles that we have seen in quite some time for the camps down at the bottom of the map. And in this instance, no team has made a full commitment, partly for that very reason, to go for it. So, yeah. Level 4 talents are ready. And... Oh, it's so damn good. This one is pretty awesome as well. This is one of the few mounts that I never got. And I was always a little bit annoyed by that fact. I think you needed to have one of those starter editions or something that gave you that mount. And they never had anything else to get it. Unless I'm hallucinating and it's a different mount that I'm talking about. But yeah, either way. So yeah. You got the camps coming up. Hogger, by the way, with the Hoggers, Joggers, and on the prowl. Now, of course, all the way topside is Soaking. He's still the one trying to take down the Mercenary camp that has been claimed by Chili Mountain. There's no denying that Chili Mountain, they are the favorites in the series as usual. But yes, there we go. Alrighty, and here's the hit straight for the bottom Immortal. And well, they're a little bit late to the party here. I already talked earlier about Hanzo making it into the game and likely chunking the Immortal down, but as it happens, they are very late to the rotation and Chili Mountain is getting significantly ahead here. So, yeah. There's a Bumblebee skin for the new... Oh, the stun into the Immortal stun! Ah, that always hurts. That is painful. Yeah. That's quite annoying. So, they go for the Immortal again. The halftime show, it's a victory for Chili Mountain. Bit of damage down here at the bottom, but the towers are already taking care of the Shaman camp, so that's that. And of course, now we got the finishing move over here. As Hireth is trying to at least stop the bleeding a little bit. The blue team is trying to delay them as much as they can, but the Cats, they are not going to win this one, no. Now, they reduce the shield a bit less than 50%. As long as they make it out of this one, they're going to be fine here. But yeah, Stormbolt straight to the face, gets another hit. Uza gets absolutely murdered here. It's like, damn. Poor guy. Oh, that's such a shame. Yeah, and Masquerade is a little bit too optimistic in his ability to land that Stormbolt. And Nubarak would have had to dive straight for him in order to eat that one. Level 7 is now ready. And, well, they are poking down the bottom wall pretty efficiently. Don't think they can take the entire fort here, but again, as long as you do some damage, maybe drop it down to 50%, you're already on the winning side. And honestly, if they are continuing to be this aggressive against the front line and get maybe a kill, they might just be able to take the fort down after all. I mean, look how much damage Nubarak is tanking again. So yeah, the Immortal is doing a huge amount. So that's 50% of the fort gone. Good for them. And they have by now also their Calamity. So the follow-up is going to be there too. Pretty straightforward game from here on out. So only one kill that we saw, and that was in the earlier stages when they were fighting for the bot lane control. After that, good rotations by Chili Mountain that allowed them to get the first Immortal, break through the gate, break through the wall, take down the fort to 50%. And that's where things are slowing down once again. So yeah, not too bad. Again, Muradin coming in, trying to get the Stormbolt hit. Alright. And careful. Yeah, I mean, don't get too cocky down here. They obviously try to get some additional damage in. But the Shimada brothers are already aiming for a counter kill, and these guys can engage pretty quickly. So yeah, Hoga at the top is going for the camp, and down to the bottom of the map. Seems like the Chili Mountain boys are trying to be naughty and steal the camp away. Yeah, in comes Masquerade, looking for that Stormbolt. Anubarak already in trouble, and yep, Anub got wrecked. He's dead. Muradin gets the kill. The camp is about to be claimed. And Uther is also attempting to escape. Oh, Masquerade missing the Stormbolt. Yeah, that would have been a kill on Uther, but... Oh, that got close. But yeah, so Masquerade gets actually poked down. And they might be able to kill him. He's just barely hopping out. What looked like it would be a kill against Uther nearly turns on, kills him. But they got their level 10 abilities by now. Quick side note, if you guys are not watching The Boys yet, definitely make sure that you do. It's on Amazon Prime. And absolutely fantastic show. Currently season 3. And I'm a little bit salty that they only release 1 episode per week at this point. But yeah, very good show. So if you guys are a little bit tired of too much Marvel superheroes and you want to have something that's a little bit different, then make sure that you check it out. A very fun show, and can heavily recommend in case that you've never heard of it. And if you're looking for another one, The Expanse, apparently there's still a couple of people out there that have not heard of this show. So if you need something to hold you over for a couple of weeks, for 2 or 3, then those 2 shows are definitely your friends. So heavy recommendations from my end. Now, the Immortal is again taken. This time it's 100%. The Cats are pretty much just falling back here because they don't have they don't have any level 10 abilities. So they have no chance of fighting, which means they literally gave it up. They just sat there, let them take it, and that was it. But obviously, with Chili Mountain taking that big of a lead initially, it's exactly what they were hoping for. If you get level 10 earlier than your opponent and the first objective is quick, then oftentimes you will end up with a big lead around the second one, which makes it nearly impossible for your opponent to even fight you because they can't go up against your rogue abilities. Now the fort gets eliminated for more or less free. The Immortal is down to 50% on the shield, but still. This is a bit... Yeah, this is dangerous. This is really dangerous. You're losing forts, and now there is even a chance that the keep itself falls. It's a small one. It hinges on you getting kills, but the arrow misses completely. They still want to go for Muradin, and they just can't get that bloody kill, can they? No, they get it on the back end, but they already lost the Nubarak, and now they're losing Blaze. This seems that we're seeing an 8-minute keep being destroyed here. Absolutely nasty plays by Chili Mountain. They are moving through their top lane like hot butter through cheese as the Cats are getting crushed. 5 kills to 1. Dominant performance here by Chili Mountain. They already won one of the qualifiers, and now they are hoping to lock in a second qualifier victory, which would definitely establish them at the top of the standings. Which is, of course, the goal here. You want to qualify as quickly as you can for the playoffs, where there's 4,000 euros on the line. And then ideally as the #1 team, so that you have an easier time in the brackets. But yeah, we got with level 13, also a talent advantage for them. Oh, hello, and Hanzo! He got out, but Uther dies. Yeah, everybody is currently getting slaughtered here. These leads that we see for Chili Mountain are just growing. The turnaround attempt though, and Brightwing is dead. Nice, so they get 1 kill. But then we have Li Ming moving in to drop Anubarak, and, well, she gets that kill. But the battle isn't over yet, because they're looking for Hanzo, and Tracer gets it. Make absolutely murdering here in that team fight. 32,000 damage at this point for Hogger. 30,000 for Hanzo, and you guessed it already, that bottom fort didn't make it. So now the outer ring of defense is totally destroyed, and in addition to that, Chili Mountain also took a keep down. So, with that, we have, yeah, even the mid lane being attacked. Well, mid lane, we don't really have a mid lane. The middle gate is getting destroyed here, which is also quite annoying because once that they're getting a bit deeper on this one, it makes it very tricky for the cats to retreat when there's a battle over for the immortal. And generally, this is already a really difficult situation. Triple catapult at the top, plus a camp. Yeah, somebody has to deal with that. And the cats, of course, they realize that if they play this slow, they're going to get crushed one way or another. So the chance that they see is to push, go for a quick kill or two, and just try to force a team fight that would allow them to, yeah, make a play for the immortal, maybe for a structure. But they are falling so far behind here that it's nearly impossible to turn this around. So, yeah. As it stands, we got topside, soaking, dealing with the situation. But of course, that also means that there's a freebie for Chili Mountain now on the immortal when it comes to the second phase. They've already taken a halftime show. Arrow gets dodged by Make. Nice reaction. Saw it maybe a bit late here, but reacted in time. Now the multiple stuns on Masquerade are hoping to take down Muradin. That didn't happen either. They're still attempting to turn it, and Make, freed from the cocoon, is making his plays. The Quasar low, but gets dropped by Genji. The core is losing its shield, but most of the catapults have already been eliminated. There's another wave pushed in too, though, but it's a 4 versus 5 battle that is currently taking place here. And Make is diving in deep with Tracer to look for another kill as Ultralisk is taking the opportunity and the freedom that he has to go for another quick shot. Drops the combo on a Nubarak. Kills him with the help of Muradin and nearly got Dracula too, who was protected. But he turns it, and again Ultralisk, he's fine! And they get the kills. With that, the Immortal can be attacked. They got a 2-level advantage. They're looking for more follow-up kills. Level 16 is also available for them. Ultralisk has to be careful. There's a camp pushing down at the bottom of the map. The catapult's all the way up at the top. And they go for the Immortal. Yeah, I mean, at that point, Banana Age is just trolling. If he didn't move into that one intentionally, then I don't know what happened there. He moves out and then moves back in. I mean, give me a break. So a little bit of trollolololol already happening here. And now the bot lane pressure is just going to amount to another keep likely being destroyed. Of course, the Immortal is traveling through the lane, and they are diving into the middle. They want to eliminate the final setup here. So yeah, tower is down. They're going straight in for Herath. And I honestly thought that that fountain was tied to the tower. And apparently it isn't. You gotta destroy the keep at the bot lane too, I assume? Now that's a little bit weird. Lazy coding from Blizzard, if I've seen anything here. Lazy, lazy, lazy. So yeah, I thought it was the tower that deals with it, but apparently that's not the case. So are now 2 of them being destroyed here? The keep falls, and so do both of the fountains. Blizzard, come on, boys. Now anyways, Horneo is low, and so are the hopes of the cats to turn this one around. Now at least they are taking Hogger down, gotta give them credit for that. And that's only 3 attackers. You know what? They might actually be able to defend this. They might actually be able to defend this now. They get their talent. Obviously the core is taking damage. But yep, 64%. And I don't think they can finish this. Nah, they got 57% on the core, but with only 3 heroes, unlikely. Also, Masquerade is clearly drunk, missing all of the storm bolts. Or he's going for the zoning. Yeah. Dracula kind of got outplayed a little bit by Mucker, so Tracer gets another kill. And with level 16 talents, we get the epicenter for Nubarak. He's hoping, of course, for a few more stuns. Muradin diving in deep, hits the Stormbolt and sets it up for Ultralisk to unleash the combo. 45,000 damage. They're not even going for the core, they're just trying to go for a few additional kills. Stun against Tracer! And they're turning it. But Tracer dies. Bait and switch. Blaze goes back, drops the bunker. Tracer gets baited in deep, and then gets taken down. So, well, we got 6 kills to 13. 1 level lead still. Not a single structure left anymore for the cats. Not even the fountain. Meaning that if you want to heal yourself now, or if you want to refresh mana, you have to go all the way back to the Nexus and hearth it up a little bit. Yeah. With the Immortal now up on the map, I mean, again, they're just looking for more brawls here. Chili Mountain, they are known to try and have a little bit of fun when they're too far ahead, but it also backfired in the past for them a few times. So it opens up opportunities for your opponent to bring the game back and start a comeback, and they gotta be aware of this, because now, Nubarak dies. They were trying to go for Muradin and they nearly got it, but now there's a double kill and that is going to be the end of it. Soaking is getting attacked here too. We still have Uther on the run. Genji is also trying to escape, and currently everybody is deciding where they want to head with this. So apparently Draka is still trying to escape and getting a kill against Ultralisk, popping his ult too. Divine Shield from Uther, but yeah, all of this isn't just happening anymore. Yeah, forget about that. So Uther is dead. Hogger is soloing the core as we speak. Apparently the Quasar is the only one that says like, alright boys, let's end this one. And now that they're going for the 5-man team wipe and they're level 20, we finally have the aggression for the last structure in the game. The core about to get dropped. Chili Mountain taking the lead in the grand final of qualifier number 3 for the X Cup Summer as the Cats lose Battlefield of Eternity game number 1. GG, well played, nicely done by Chili Mountain.
Before we head into game number 2, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, so you don't miss out on any future content here on Khaldor TV.
Okay, Infernal Shrines is our second map in the series, and yeah, they actually they faked me out a little bit because they all of a sudden swapped sides. So we adjusted the overlay right now so that you guys are not gonna get too confused here. Well, I did at least when I joined the lobby. So yes, sides are swapped out a bit. So now we got Chili Mountain on the left side, and on the right side we got the Cats. There's a little bit of an F for the Cats. Normally, now that I think about it, it's probably not them hosting, because normally the Cats are really on point when it comes to figuring out which team is on the left and on the right. Might sound like a bit of a silly thing, but just to give you a bit of an insight into the production stuff, obviously you need to make sure that your overlays are correct and that you have the scoreboard properly adjusted. So normally how every tournament deals with this is, if you look at the bracket tree, the team that is in the pairing at the top always is spawning on the left side in blue, and the team that is in the bottom of the pairing spawns on the right side. Most of the players know this. Most of the players by now, when they host their lobbies, do that automatically, and especially the Cats are very good with this. If you have an admin, of course, it's even better, but some people, they still don't really get it here. And I think the Quasar already confessed that it was his fault. Now, to be fair, you can also lay the blame a little bit on the caster that joined the lobby and didn't realize it. But at the same time, I'm obviously trying to entertain viewers, so, you know, I need to talk to people, and sometimes that just slips past. Either way, we solved the problem, and here we go. Okay, we're going full pirate on this one. Alrighty. Every single time I see like a Hogger skin and here I'm going with this, I have to think about Pirates of the Caribbean, and lately, for obvious reasons, Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, and I'm just like face palming. So yeah, interesting clips that we got from that one. But yeah, either way, let's just hope that Hogger doesn't shit the bed here. Marco and Sylvanas, we get Dehaka on the Quasar, so already good wave clear, good pressure from Dehaka as a side laner, and Sylvanas, if she gets a rotation going, onto an empty lane that she can use too. They immediately also ban out Chromie. There's Drakia on Hanzo again, Rexa, Rex und Rega. That makes a bit more sense. I was like, wait a second, that's not Rexa. Also an orc, a similar, I don't know, like dental structure, but it's not quite the same thing. Okay, so they banned out Ultralisk's Maiev and they banned out the Quasar's Blaze. If anything, they've probably done him a favor here so that he can for once, you know, play a different hero. But yeah, Medivh gets also banned. They're just trying to just get rid of anything that can be annoying here. Is Ultralisk gonna play Carrigan? That's one of the bigger questions for me now. I mean, plenty still to go around in regards to hero that he plays. Depending on what else they're gonna go for, even a Genji pick would be kind of fun. But fun denied. Get slapped. Honestly, we need to whip the Cats into shape a little bit, because right now they are just hating fun. They just hate fun. Carrigan gets banned. Maiev gets banned. Granted, not a lot of fun for them, but fun for us to watch. So, yeah, there's that. But either way, now we're getting the double pick. Oh, Stitches for Masquerade. Okay, and we get Oriel. Alright. When I see an Oriel pick, that makes me instantly suspicious. I was like, okay, something fishy is going on here. I would have loved something, again, with like Stitches and Alexstrasza, and you know, you go for the combo with like the Globe talent on her and for Stitches too. And just like try to go for that insane hit point pool. Normally I wouldn't recommend this in a proper game, but the Chili Mountain team, wow, they lean to do stuff like this when they are ahead in a series. Now we got the Panda, so Chen, Hogger and Tyrael at the front with Drakia on Hanzo being the only range damage dealer. And it's time for Ultralisk to go for the final pick here. And, well, let's see what we get. Don't do this thing. Okay, it's hammer time. It's hammer time! Yeah, they go all out on this. I already see a couple of helping hands coming in from Stitches to reposition Sergeant Hammer. This is definitely going to happen. Infernal Shrines, everybody. Map number 2 between Chili Mountain and the Cats. Let's go. Chili Mountain against the Cats. Game number 2 on the left in blue. We got the Chilies. The Cats on the right side of the map. It's hammer time in game number 2 as Ultralisk is now locking in the advanced archery. And look at Macke, Unfurling Shadows on level 1. It's been a hot minute since I've seen that. Yeah. Stitches going standard with the Patchwork Creation. As standard as Stitches can get. And they're already setting up with the hammer down at the bottom of the map. Yeah, exactly. Didn't I tell you exactly this would happen? Here it is, Khaldor turning into a prophet, and they're even getting a kill. So Hanzo is down, but I knew 100% that the second hammer appeared, that Masquerade just can't resist and troll the entire time around by him using Helping Hand there. So, yep, there it is. We got some stacking for Sylvanas, and they now use Sylvan. It's like... ah! Oh god, Ultralisk is just sitting here. Also, when do they finally learn? Don't give the Panzer to the Germans. The Germans, they like the Panzer. You don't give them the Panzer. Bad things happen when you give them Sergeant. So Oriel is there talking about bad things happening. And yeah, it seems like the Cats are not really here to play ball. They are not quite doing that. I actually don't know why, but lately I'm watching a couple of movies again where for some reason there's always like an insane amount of like, you know, bad guy Germans, and oh boy, like the accents that they have. Ooh, even if I try to go for that, I can't pull that off. It's like ridiculous. It's so over the top. I'm just like, boys, seriously. I watched X-Men First Class the other day again, and there's quite a bit of German in there, which is kind of funny with Fassbender and whatnot. But what did I watch the other day? Like... I honestly can't remember right now, but yeah, some of the actors, like, damn son. Even Adolf would be like, oof, that's a little bit too much, my friend. Calm down. Anyways, you gotta have your villains. Gotta get your villains ready. And talking about villains, I'd never liked the Tyrael guy either. Yeah, he's dead. Goodbye. Down goes Tyrael, 2 kills to 1 with level 4. We go traditional with the siege tactics, the unstable poison, of course, another drag as Dequaza shows against the skills with the tongue. And we have 21 stacks now for Sylvanas. Yeah, Dehaka obviously zipping between the lanes. Dequaza enjoying that he can play a different hero than Blaze. It was just really funny that at the event in Miami, the offline event, when they were representing Europe and won the tournament, he was talking a little bit about Blaze, and that is obviously, especially at the time, the strongest side laner, and that he would love to play something else, but for some reason they never banned Blaze against him. So he's like, I would love to play something else, but if they don't ban Blaze, what do you want me to do? So that's pretty much where it's at. But yeah, 2 kills to 1. As we're going for the first objective. And... uh-oh. Ponk, 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 ponk. Are they just going to try and push the top lane? I was honestly expecting for Ah, there she goes. Okay, Sylvanas is rotating top. That's what I was about to say. I was waiting for her to make a rotation to the top lane and start to just pressure instead of going for the objective. They don't have level 7 yet, so you have no mobility on Sergeant Hammer. But good move by Soaking to push Make back and take him down a notch. So it makes it really difficult for Sylvanas to go for this. Drakia wanted to get the kill, but they can't quite make it work. The Mortar Punisher is now claimed. Good job by the cats, I gotta say. But now they're still struggling topside to keep everybody alive. Captain Rex darting out of the fight. And yeah, Sergeant Hammer is dealing with the bottom of the map, trying to take down that Punisher. But they haven't really lost anything yet at the top. So I honestly really like how the cats played this, because what you oftentimes see is that the team heavily focuses on the objective, ignores the side lane a bit, and then the Sylvanas composition takes the wall down and they don't gain anything in the end. So Oriel is taken down, and here is on the way back to you. Yeah, lately I'm a little bit on a guilty pleasure trip when it comes to movies, and I rewatched a couple of the X-Men movies, and I gotta say, I mean, one of the best, if not the best X-Men movie, and also such a great send-off for a character was definitely Logan. That one was awesome. I watched it back in the theater back then. And yeah, what an awesome movie given, yeah, for like an X-Men movie. Probably one of my favorites. So yeah, always like guilty pleasure movies sometimes like this. But with all of the stuff that's in theaters these days and that gets produced, that was definitely one of the best ones in its time. Nice hook. Great hook too, and that's the end of Hogger. So, Hogger got murdered. Sergeant Hammer with a big hit scan coming here. 47 stacks by Sylvanas, up to this point, by the way. And all the way, topside, we got a burrow. Oh, yeah, does he get it? They're trying to juke him, and he's dead. Yeah, can't make it out. What about the doggy? The doggy escapes. The doggy is able to make it out, but yep, nice move. Bit of a pincer maneuver that we had. Now the panda gets attacked. Soaking goes down in flames. Or not? Nah, there's the... Wow, he's still alive. Holy hell. He's pandering to the panda lovers, but they get the hook towards the... Honestly, at this point, he deserved to escape. Yeah, at this point, he really deserved to get away here. But he gets killed. These stupid trolls. Oh boy. Who needs ults, right? Who needs heroic abilities? Oh god. Level 10 on both sides now. Honestly, if I was the cats, I would have probably just gone full YOLO and go straight up for even... yeah. That... I mean, sometimes you just have a bad day. I would have just gone for Sanctification and YOLO it full out and be like, yeah, whatever. So yeah, they're just using those off cooldown pretty much. Gurch has already been used. Rhaegar gets wrecked, and Chili Mountain is having some fun. They definitely do. They're having a great game here. And they are about to... I mean, honestly, if the cats, of course, can exploit one of those moments, then they have a chance here. It's the big weakness sometimes of Chili Mountain. When they troll around, stuff like that just happens. They have a chance to bring it back. But as I said, these are qualifiers. I mean, the whole reason is also this is supposed to be a little bit more lighthearted during the qualifiers. It's the playoffs where all of the prize money is on the line. And currently, Chili Mountain, in the second tournament that they participate in here in the qualifiers, they are about to lock in another victory, as it seems. Unless the cats are somehow able to turn this around. I mean, who knows? If Chili Mountain overdoes it and then gets punished, and then maybe outdrafted on map 3, there's always... It happened in the past. I think it happened against the cats particularly, that they were in the exact same situation. That they had the lead, Chili Mountain was starting to troll, lost map number 2, because they just, yeah, were having a little bit too much fun. And then on the third map, they lost because they just had a bad draft or something. And now there's momentum for the cats. Bam! Here comes the kill on Oriel, and we got Sylvanas also taken down. We go for a quick Hogger Gorge, but I don't think they can get a kill. No, maybe they can against Soaking, or maybe not. Gets the Ancestral, better safe than sorry. Already we're trying to lock him down even further with the Contagion here, with the Isolation. But yeah, that didn't work either. And up towards the top. For now with the 13, the Cold Embrace. 83 stacks for Sylvanas. And let's have a look at the damage also. Where are we actually standing? I would assume that Sergeant Hammer is, ooh, second. Or Sylvanas is ahead by a huge margin. Tyrael down, talking about Sylvanas. She gets the kill on the front line. Now as Masquerade gets attacked, the rest of the team, mind control, and another kill. Hogger is down, and they can push even further for Captain Rex. The wall's done. Whip it, baby, whip it. But he gets out. So, yes, Rega gets out. He's still alive, but that fort obviously doesn't stand a chance. And they haven't even gone for the objective yet. It's still 16 stacks to 16. So the structure gets destroyed before anything else happens here. Masquerade is already looking for the next helping hand here and trotting around. But, well, as you can tell, the fort is gone. Tyrael gets whipped. And that is an objective at 32 stacks, unless... No, they're not going to lose the Haka either. Hordepull is being used. Nothing that Hereth can really do there. Was hoping to get that engaged, but obviously with Sergeant Hammer focusing fully on to the objective, it was just a matter of time until they get the Punisher. Now it's a frozen Punisher. So together with Sylvanas, they can really start and go straight up for that keep. Yeah, no fort, no nothing. Already softening up the wall a little bit. The Haka sitting at the side here. The Panda all the way in the back. Yeah, looking for another hook. That didn't really work. The Tong missing. Yeah, but Oriel completes her quest as she gets another whip into the wall. This time against Chen. And he goes for the triple Panda, trying to engage from behind as they are breaking slowly through that wall. Hogger is low, is able to escape though, but Ultralisk is gonna die, very likely at least. Yes, he does, because Chen moves in, but Tyrael is also dead. Yeah, Tyrael is also having a bit of a rough time. Oriel has died multiple times, 3, and at the same time you look over to someone like Tyrael, same amount of deaths for him. And they are fighting it out even further. Now the wall is completely destroyed, some damage on the keep, and talking keep down to the bot lane with the 2 catapults now pushing in. You're not going to get any keep damage on this thing, but they're at least going to get it a little bit low. So, yeah. We'll step into the right direction there for sure. Now, Dequaza. Hello? I mean, he really is baiting it, isn't he? Oh, he gets out. Oh, oh, here comes Hogger. No, and he pops the essence. They baited them completely. The helping hand on Banana Age. But up at the top, the Haka finally dies. Alright, maybe it wasn't a bait after all. And Ultralisk is already sitting at the camp. And you know why? Because he's sitting there, he's like, guys, can we please go for the camp? This is not efficient. Stop playing with them. We don't need those kills. We got our keep. We need the camps. There are mercenary camps on the map. We need the efficiency. This is serious business. Apparently not for Stitches. So Stitches is dead. And it's 16 versus 16. There's 2 forts already destroyed. And yeah, down here. We got, by now, Sylvanas trying to get a few more stacks in. She's at 97 currently. So, let's go. Let's go. More stacks, more hits, more damage, more oomph. Much damage, much wow. Another kill against the Haka? Nope. Baiting them in using Sylvanas' ult and the Haka's ult, but they can't get the kill here. I honestly don't know what's happening here. If these guys are taking a shot every single time they get a kill, that would explain, honestly, if that was a Chili Mountain rule, it would explain some of the matches that I have seen over the years from them. Imagine if that's actually a thing, that every single time that you're getting a kill, you're taking a shot. Not only would that explain why some of them are so greedy for kills, but it would also explain why the play is always getting a little bit funny when we're going into game number 2 or game number 3. There's another kill. They take Tyrael down. Oh boy. 10 kills to 7. And yeah, on top of that, we got Pulverize. Pulverize is such a great talent. And of course also the giant killer for Sergeant Hammer. Poor Hanzo. What am I saying here? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Die, Hanzo, die. Nobody likes that guy. That's why I'm saying poor Hanzo. I shouldn't feel sorry for that guy. Maybe for the player, but not for the character. I mean, are you kidding me? Who doesn't hate Hanzo? I hate the guy about as much as I hate Genji. So yeah, off they go. We got one keep that's going to get destroyed. The Panda has better things to do, so soaking at the top, he was able to take a fort down, and down here in the middle, it seems that same thing is happening. But apparently the Chili Mountain boys have decided that it's enough. They want to end this now, so instead they're just going to go for kills. Psst, they're just burning down the Hogger player with one attack after another from Ultralisk, and yeah, the Panda. Scientific, I mean, everything is just falling apart here at this point. So now Captain Rex is going to get murdered. The Panda is in trouble. There's the drag and soon the kill. BFG, everybody's just like trying to run away and escape, and that's not happening either. So the Panda is down, Rhaegar is down, Tyrell is down, Hanzo's already back. They got a 5-man wipe. They're looking for another kill. This is definitely going to be game 15 kills to 7, 22 kills in 14 minutes. The grand final, Chili Mountain again, showing how incredibly strong they are. They have been for ages now the top team in Europe. They might troll sometimes, they might occasionally throw a game, but every single time when it really comes down to it, they deliver. They've won tournament after tournament after tournament over the years now, and we'll see if that streak at some point finally falls and which team will bring them down. But as it stands, they win another qualifier with a 2-0 victory as they're locking in the W here on Infernal Shrines. GG, well played by Chili Mountain.
Thank you everybody for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed the show and the commentary. And keep in mind that the spoiler protection that is going to run for the rest of the video is made possible by all the support on patreon.com. So guys, if you want to support my work, if you want to help me start new projects and keep the spoiler protection in place, please consider heading over to patreon.com/Khaldor. There's also a link in the YouTube description, and check that out. Thanks in advance, and see you guys next time with more esports coverage here on Khaldor TV. Have a great day.